what I'd like to do today is talk about that process. I've had a lot of success with project management, and I've worked on a couple of really famous failures. I worked on the shuttle tile project. And if you remember the initial part of the shuttle, when we built the tiles, they kept falling off the aircraft. So they decided, well, maybe we'll move you to another project. Well, it wasn't really for that, but it was something similar. They moved me to the Hubble Space Telescope. When we launched the telescope, it got up into space. We turned it on, and it was fuzzy. Again, NASA decided not to do a critical step, and we ended up with something that didn't work, and we sent up a, whatever it was, $60 or $70 million rescue mission to put a set of glasses on the Space Telescope. I used to have a Gary Larson cartoon in my cubicle, and it said the first pictures from the Hubble Space Telescope. It showed a bunch of aliens waving at the telescope, and they were all fuzzy. Every time NASA would come in, the main project manager would come over and rip that cartoon off my cubicle because he didn't want to insult the customer. So, here I am in Detroit, and this is near the home of one of my favorite comedians, Tim Allen, and his alter ego, Tim the Tool Man. Remember Tim's motto? More power, exactly. And that's what project management is designed to do, is to give you more power, but to channel it through a process so that you achieve your organization's goals. The difference is you don't want to build that 200 horsepower riding lawnmower that doesn't cut grass but will throw the rider through the nearest fence. You want to be able to create something that is appropriate for the goal you're trying to solve. Whereas Tim represents power with no plan, project management is taking a plan, using your organization's power, and channeling it to achieve positive outcomes. It's been a hot topic over the past decade. Originally, project management techniques were used only by large construction projects and government contractors, people dealing in defense weapon systems and that sort of thing, complicated projects being taken to, usually with the federal government in mind. Lately, it's been used more by smaller companies that have to be able to focus their organization in a competitive environment where things are in a constant state of change. And you need to be able to adapt to those changes. So what I'd like to do is talk about the 10-step process.